What a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a team from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the 49ers will kick it away first. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Mountaineers' offense will be first on the attack. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourself.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They send the tight end in motion. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So Charlotte's offense will have its first possession of the game.
Hello? Hey. Got a store on the outside.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
Those out routes are timing routes, right? He's going to go upfield, stick his foot in the ground, and you know he's going straight towards the sideline, and I'm going to lead him right towards the sideline. Great throw, great catch.
It's complete on the right side. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The 49ers want to move quickly. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the 49ers line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Pocket breaking down. On the shuffle. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Mountaineers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, App State.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive covers 62 yards for the touchdown, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out. Let's get some positive.
He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Galloway. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Rides to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the air, it's Underwood. Pressure coming. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineer.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on third down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Appalachian stayed faithful, raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The 49ers will punt this one away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do, build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's third and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. Florida Atlantic has been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by just 2 over Florida Atlantic.
Grabbed over the middle. It's busting.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The pull and throw off the RPO. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the 49ers in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, better look out. There he goes. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Into the end zone. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Bringing the heat. And down he goes back at the 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle. It's Galloway. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw. It's Underwood. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, App State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try the run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets open down the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Heaves it on the run. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The 49ers will punt it away on fourth down. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick six, but he'll be stopped at the 31. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the 49ers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Trying to set up the screen. On the move at the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quick completion to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Benson. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Oben. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the 49ers look to keep this drive humming. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Oh, they're after him. strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on the return. He gets it out to the 17. The cover unit right. Make the stop. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Finds some space enough to get 5 to the 22. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's across. And out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's caught downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it set up on the outside. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They go to the draw. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Appalachian State. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He'll get rid of it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Fitted in the window for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. He's got it down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's open. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. shotgun snap on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The 49ers send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Now facing a third and long. They'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And that's what defense is all about, understanding the situation. It's third and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back and then do my job. Go corral, tackle him, and force the fourth down.
Trying to keep the drive alive. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, you know, guys, the defense just hasn't had an answer. Every time a big fourth down comes up, they just can't seem to get off the field. That last time, it was a running play, and they just couldn't bring him down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Got his man down the middle.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about...
Oh, he's got some space. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Oh, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. He's got it on the outside. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Gets it out fast. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead. But that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
He's got it. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the 49ers started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another